If you could introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Very nice to meet you.
City.
Hi, my name's Natasha Kozluk. I live in actually the suburbs of Philadelphia, about an hour away north from the city. North Wales, Pennsylvania, are the suburbs.
Okay. What brings you guys out to Philadelphia tonight?
Well, we've had an event with the Junior League over at the Seaport Museum. It was really lovely. That's actually how we met.
Okay.
And so we just decided to go out afterwards.
Okay. The Seaport is a very nice facility. It's a shame they're ripping up the hole next to it right now.
Yeah.
But it will be lovely when they're done in 2030.
Something better will come along, as it always does.
Absolutely. What is your favorite aspect of Philadelphia? Like all of Philadelphia, all the parts and nooks and crannies. What is your favorite part?
I probably really like the Center City area and the City Hall building. Honestly, I'm not from the area, but about 5 years ago I moved here, and I really enjoy I feel like the center of the city is really our City Hall, and it's a really pretty building, and it's definitely a place that I take all of my family over that visits us.
I do love the compass. You get
Of
to stand
course,
in the
yeah.
middle of the compass and see which way is north,
Oh my
south.
gosh, yes, I agree.
What about you?
I've always loved the juxtaposition between our country's history and how much has happened here, and then all of the cool culture that's coming up. I love the amazing chefs that come down here and open restaurants, the musicians that come through here. It's so lovely to see all of the cool things that have been inspired by Philadelphia and all the culture that is.
There is a very big mixture of everything.
It's
even if
everything you want.
Absolutely. Even if you look down the street, it's just a mixture of different
Absolutely.
outfits, people doing things.
It's everyone.
Exactly.
Everything.
Exactly. What is the craziest thing you've seen in Philadelphia? Like with your own eyes, like something you've seen and been like, wow, only in Philly.
What do you want from that question?
I don't want anything, really.
The craziest thing that's just horrifying, or just the most beautiful thing you've seen in Philly?
So a Philly thing I think of when I think of beauty, right? You know Love Park, right?
Sure.
The Love statue. People will stand in a line to take pictures, right? And it's almost like if you sit there and you wait long enough, you'll see people take a photo of somebody else using their phone, and then after they're done, they'll wait and help the next person in line.
Okay.
So it's almost like a community that just finds its own help, you know?
Okay, the reciprocal nature of that.
Yep.
Okay. Recently the most beautiful thing was so we just got married, Tasia and I.
Okay, congrats.
In August, and we took pictures outside of City Hall.
Okay.
And I think just the amount of people that drove by and were so excited and said congratulations or honked their horn and were just happy for us.
Yep.
I think that's a really cool thing. That whole corridor down Broad Street, there's always things going on down there. There's people taking pictures. There's this man that gives haircuts to homeless men and there's just always something so amazing happening, and it's just a really beautiful thing in this city where everyone kind of comes together.
Absolutely.
To
well, if you
love
could,
each other.
Absolutely. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Transportation, anywhere. If I could just operate, be anywhere at any time, I'd never be late to anything anymore, which I think would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You would never have an excuse to be late, at least.
Yeah. But I also wouldn't be late, for sure.
Okay.
I think I would probably be like the invisibility cloak.
Okay.
And like kind of like sneak up on people and just like listen to what they were talking about. You know, I want to hear like all the gossip. But yeah, that would be kind of fun.
You could make a lot of money with that power.
Right? Like sell their like gossip to the. No, I'm just kidding.
She's
but
going
yeah.
on TMZ next.
Just
But yeah.
an invisible person holding up a camera.
Like, we saw that.
Exactly. No, for sure. Just like kind of like understanding what people are like. Not, I don't want to say gossiping about, but like I want to know what's going on before like everyone else is talking about it. So
Absolutely.
So yeah, for sure, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you could blend in or stand out, which would you prefer?
I definitely don't want to blend in.
Okay.
I'm definitely like one of those people that's like out there, I guess, not like more like introverted but like extroverted.
Okay.
So I mean I like, I guess, like blending in for some part of it, but like I wanna, you know, like I feel like whenever my days go by, like I wanna meet new people. Like I wanna like make sure that people are surrounded by love as well. Like, you know, we're out there trying to like meet new people every day and just like figuring out what's going on. Like I definitely don't want to be the one who blends in, especially in my career too. Like I
Right.
want to like, you know, if I have a new job, like I want to meet everyone I can and like figure out like what it is from the people within my job. What can I do to make their jobs better? Like,
Okay.
what can I do to align on the day-to-day tasks, and what can I do to like make sure that we're not only aligned, but like I can like bring something new to that to the work, to that particular function, for example.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Would you rather blend in or stand out?
I don't know. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter to me.
Okay.
I mean, that's other people's perception of who I am, right? So, like, I'd rather just be myself, and if I stand out to some people, that's beautiful, and I hope I attract them. And if I blend into other people, then it is what it is.
That's a very, mead way of going through it. That's good.
It's life.
Everything is, and that, I think that's the beauty of life. Like, we all get our own perspective, and like you can see the variance of everybody's different wish and goal and how they want to live their life. And I think that's what makes life beautiful, and people watching even more fun.
So
right?
much fun.
Right?
I'm sure you have the best time on here.
Yeah, I feel like the world needs more things like this, like people communicating with one another and being heard. I feel like I hear a lot of the same thing, right? People stressing about the same things, people afraid of the same things, people chasing the same things.
Yeah.
But we're all working against one another, right? Which is a shame, right?
Yeah.
We should work together.
There's a lot of divisiveness in our society, and I think what you're doing is really awesome, because the more we talk to each other, the more, like you said, we realize that we're similar and that our society would be so much better if we just all like got along with each other.
Amen.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It takes a village, right?
It does.
Like, we would not have all these beautiful buildings if it weren't for teams of people,
Totally.
designing things, putting them together, and then making it all happen. What is one thing you love most out of your life? Like one thing you wake up in the morning and you're like, I'm thankful I have this, or I get to do this.
I think I really like challenges. So I'm one of those people who like is a go-getter, and I definitely, once I'm in a situation where I'm like stagnant and very like not challenged anymore, I move on.
Okay.
So that's definitely like something that I've been realizing about myself is like once I'm in a situation like that, I gotta move on and figure out the next step in my life, and like because like once I don't want to say bored, but essentially bored, like I gotta like figure out my next move. Otherwise, I don't feel like I am challenging myself. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, and like I got a new job recently, and that's like the reason why I did, because I just needed something more challenging in life.
Okay. Always keep growing.
Exactly.
That's difficult.
I try and ask the difficult ones.
I know. I've noticed. Like, I don't know, I divide it into like the big things and the little things, if that makes sense. Like,
Okay.
like the little things in my life that I love is like learning new recipes and cooking things, and like that makes me happy, like in my day to day.
Okay.
And then there's like the big dreams that like I'm working towards, and like maybe having a farm one day, and like having a family and living a life where like, I don't know, I just imagine it like sun drenched.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I don't know, like that dream and working towards that in whatever way possible keeps me happy and keeps me motivated, and I don't know.
Well,
We'll get there.
I just met and talked to somebody today, a couple that has a farm and 4 kids and 100 chickens.
That's dope.
So it is a dream.
It is a
is
dream.
out there, and you should chase it. She loves being out in the rural area and coming here to party. So,
Hell
you
yeah.
know, amen, amen. What way do you think people perceive you? Right? We've talked about, do you want to stand out or blend in? We've talked about what you love out of life. What way do you think people perceive you?
That's hard. I don't know.
I don't know. Like I feel like I don't really care what people perceive me as. Like
Okay.
I feel like Sarah said, like I care what is inside of me, and I'm gonna act with the way I am. Like, obviously, like I don't want people to get the wrong impression of me, so I'm always gonna be respectful of others. But I'm not gonna be hiding behind a wall just because I'm too scared of people perceiving me a certain way. Like I'm gonna speak up however I want to speak up, and however my feelings. I'm gonna speak up however I feel like my feelings are being heard inside of me. So I don't know, like I'm hoping they're thinking good things about me whenever I'm not silent, but I don't know. I'm just like I'm gonna be true to myself. That's the big picture of things, I guess.
It's important.
How do you think others perceive you?
People have told me that I look familiar a lot. So I hope that means that like I look familiar or like seem familiar in a nice way. I'm not really sure, but I hope I'm familiar in like a friendly way. I hope people perceive me as friendly or nice. I don't know.
People almost adequate that to like comfortability, like being almost nimbly comfortable around most people, right?
Well, I hope people are comfortable around me, if that's what that means.
Okay. What is one piece of life advice you could give to the people? That'll be the last question I have for you guys.
A life advice?
Yeah, I think I need a second to think about.
So I guess a life advice. Mainly, I always think about it when it comes to work-related things. Maybe that's not a good thing, but like when it comes to life advice related to work, I always think of like find a mentor, like a sponsor that can really help you achieve the certain things at work that you want to achieve, and like really stick with them and just like work with whatever, like your mentor or your sponsor, and like see if you can get there. And by get there I mean like see if you can get like the motivation, or not really the motivation, but more of like what can you do to really accomplish your goal in life when it comes to work. And like maybe those sponsors or the mentors have been those in those shoes, and you can really like learn some type of something from them that can really get you there. And I feel like that's kind of like the main things I've been like paying attention to in life recently, just because I really have been like focusing on my career. So I maybe that's the main things so far. What about you?
That's good advice.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would say be kind and be kind to others, and that you don't know what someone is going through in life. You don't know what their day was like. So try to be nice to them, try to be understanding, and I think that'll serve you really well in all of the different aspects in life, whether it's driving down Broad Street in the middle of the day, or if you're on the phone and someone is screaming at you because they're upset about whatever the hell it is they're upset about. That, I don't know, everyone is coming from somewhere, and being understanding, being kind is a better way to go about life than being angry about and reacting to their anger. So
Very true. Very true. Well, thank you guys very much for sitting down with me tonight.
thanks for having us.
You guys want to give yourselves a shout out if the people want to follow you?
Not really.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, ladies.
you.
Have a
Thank
lovely
you.
night.
Have a good one.